All right, what's up, guys? We're back. Echo's excited about the open workout. Caitlin's also excited about the open workout. So we are going to finish up the week with an absolute doozy. So many of you probably swore that you would Echo, come on. Many of you probably swore that you would never ever do this workout again. So I'm sorry about that. But we're gonna do it because it's a great home workout and it is undoubtedly incredibly effective. So first off though, what we're gonna do for the warm up, just to get the heart rate going, you're gonna do 2 minutes at an uncomfortable pace. You're gonna do 10 hops over your object for the workout. So if you're gonna be using a kettlebell for your thrusters, you can jump over that. And please feel free to jump over it while it's laying on its side like this. Don't do it while it's standing up. If you're gonna use a barbell, you can jump over your barbell and you can do that unloaded or loaded up, it's up to you. But we're just gonna do 10 lateral hops over your object, whatever that might be that you're gonna use for the workout. And then we're gonna do 5 sit to stands. So what the hell is that? So what it is exactly what it sounds like. You are going to sit down and stand up without using any assistance. So all you're gonna do is, again, sit down to your butt gently and then stand back up. All we're trying to do there is just gently warm up the weird ranges of motion in our knees and our hips and our ankles and stuff like that. So again, feel free to use it or get up and down however you need to, but the goal is to not use your hands and just kind of open up those weird ranges in your lower body. So you're just gonna do that for 2 minutes, 10 hops over the object, 5 sit to stands. If 2 minutes isn't long enough, I think you could probably stretch that out to 3 minutes if you want to get a little bit more blood going. It's totally fine. But after that, you're then going to do 2 rounds. So you're going to do 5 Cossack squats per side. So again, our wide stance, we're going to send the hip back, keep the heel down, and we're going to sit below parallel, stand up to the other side, same thing. You're going to do 10 total, 5 per side. Then we're going to hit 5 elbow to instep. So again, our nice hip opener, drop the elbow down. Feel free to add a little twist. And you're going to do 5 of those on each side, so 10 total. After that, you're going to do 10 half burpees. So for the half burpee, all we're looking to do here is prime a good landing position for the workout. So again, for a burpee, you want to try and keep your belly tight. You don't want to relax too much on the ground and kind of flop down and just get completely slack. But what we're really looking to do is when you jump up, you want to jump your feet close together and as close to your hands as possible. So what I want to see, ideally, is from here to here. So I want to get as much range of motion out of that jump off the ground as I can. And I'm just going to rinse repeat for 10 reps. So I'm just going to stretch out the hamstrings, the low back, and get myself primed for the workout. After that, you're going to do 10 scat push-ups. So scat push-ups in my high plank, again, just squeezing my shoulder blades together and then pressing them apart, going through nice and slow. Oh, stubbed my toe. Going through nice and slow range of motion there. And you're gonna do that for 2 rounds. After that, we're getting after it. So, our workout is open workout 16.5, aka open workout 14.5. And it is, long dramatic pause, 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3 of thrusters and bar facing burpees. Again, one of, in my opinion, the most grueling open workouts of all time. There's a reason we're doing it on a Saturday so that you have plenty of time to stretch and drink and rest when you are done. So, a couple things to keep in mind here. Let's talk strategy before we talk movements. So, for this workout, again, you have 7 sets. So again, it's 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3. You are halfway done when you get to, I believe it's the set of 15 thrusters. So just keep that in mind that that's kind of your like, oh my God, I'm over halfway, this is good. So when you get into the 15 burpees and things are feeling like they're never going to end, keep in mind that you're over the halfway point there. So you're getting into those smaller sets, you've gotten through the bulk of the work, and you've gotten through those big, disgusting sets to start. So again, just use that as a mental kind of checkpoint. But other than that, for your set of 21 and your set of 18, again, it is super important to go at a pace that is comfortable for you. So what does that mean? It means that unless you are really confident in your fitness, do not do anything in big sets or unbroken sets, unless you are feeling really good about thrusters. Doing 21 thrusters, 21 burpees, and then a set of 4 to start your set of 18 is a very bad way to do this workout. So what that means is I would definitely say for your set of 21 and for your set of 18, go 7-7-7 and go 6-6-6 and just try and keep your heart rate down, stay in control, and move nice and smooth on your burpees. So again, think about those. Your goal is to finish the set of 18 without feeling like you're dying. That's your buy-in. So again, if you can get through the 18 not feeling too horrible, then you're in a good place, because that's when we want to try and start to pick it up. Is again, hold on tight through the 15 and then push hard for that 12-9-6-3 finish. So that's kind of your strategy as far as this goes. The workout has a 20-minute time cap, so the clock will save you if you are not done. Now, before we talk range of motion for stuff, let's talk thrusters. So again, if you have a barbell, RX for this workout was 95-65. But don't let that deceive you. The thruster should be light. So again, that was the prescribed weight, but you should do a thruster weight that is light. The thruster weight should not feel heavy and unmanageable due to the weight. It should feel unmanageable due to the, kind of cross muscle fatigue that's going on and the fact that there's just a lot of them. If you're going to do a single object, you're going to do 21 thrusters total. So you're going to split that up half and half. So you'll do 11 reps on one side, 10 reps on the other side, and then for the set of 18, you'll do 9 and 9. Same thing as you get down to the 15, 12. Again, you're going to split it all in half. So the overall volume isn't going to change if you're using one object. Now, let's talk about range of motion for stuff. So thrusters, efficiency is king. So when you go to do your thrusters today, an efficient squat and a solid lockout overhead are going to be the keys to success. So, watch out, Pooch, sorry. So what we're looking to do, key number 1 for an efficient squat is, number 1, an upright torso, and number 2, relaxed shoulders. So if you can do those 2 things throughout the squat portion of the thruster, you're going to be in good shape. So what does that mean? So relaxed hand positioning means that I cannot use my shoulders, because I've got 2 pressing movements here. I've got a thruster, which is a squat to a press, and then I've got a burpee, which is a press off the floor. So if I'm overusing my shoulders for my thrusters, I'm going to be in big trouble when I get to my burpees. So I want to have my elbows up at 45 or higher. I want to have all my fingers back behind the bar, but I want those hands relaxed. So this is a good front rack position. My shoulders aren't doing a whole lot here. My hands aren't doing a whole lot here. My shoulders are supporting the load. Now, for an efficient squat, I want to maintain this rack position, and as I sit down, I really want to press my knees out to the side so that my hips can stay relatively between my heels and my chest can stay nice and tall. The more upright I'm going to be, the more I can use my legs, and the less I'm going to use my back and my arms. So again, when you're going through the squat, hands are relaxed, bars resting firmly on the shoulders, and I'm pressing my knees out the entire time. Now, as far as the overhead position, I'm going to go ahead and drop the bar because, again, ceilings. But for the overhead position, you want to take a split second in stable lockout to catch your breath. Because, again, ideally, when I'm locked out overhead, I wouldn't be this wide for a thruster. I'd be closer. But when I'm locked out, I'm relying on the structures of my body to support that load so I can take a second of almost rest. So again, when I'm going through my thrusters, I want to keep that upright torso. I want to use my legs overhead. Deep breath. So I want to take that split second to rely on that stability of my lockout, and I want to take a deep breath and get ready for my next rep. And that's going to be true whether you're doing a single or double. So if you're doing a single arm thruster, it's the exact same concept. Elbows up nice and high, object resting on the shoulder. Same squat mechanic, and I want to take a second to, again, enjoy that lockout and kind of bring myself back into alignment. For your bar facing burpees, again, most important thing here is just consistency, and you want to be consistent both with your pace and with your technique. So when you're trying to be consistent for a burpee, what I want to try and do, so if I were to pretend that this barbell was loaded, in my opinion, for a workout like this, the best technique for your burpee is going to be You can step back or jump back, that's kind of up to you. But once I hit the deck, I want to make sure that I do a nice big wide step up so that I'm nice and close to the bar, and then I can bring my feet together and have an easy jump to the other side. So what that looks like at speed is going to be boom. And I want to try and keep that steady the whole time. Again, burpee is just like, it should be just like anything else. You want to have a consistent technique that allows you to stay smooth. You wouldn't do a snatch differently every rep. That would be a very bad way to try and go through a workout. You do some with your arms bent, some with your arms straight, some with your back flat, some with your back rounded. Sometimes you kind of just drool off to the side. You wouldn't do that. It's bad news bears. So when you're doing your burpees, again, consistent, steady technique. Try and look the same the whole time with just maybe a different look on your face. Now, when you're done with the workout, we have a pump party because it's Saturday and that's what we do. But for the pump party, feel free to scale all of these movements down and just use it as a little bit of a, kind of wind down, cool down for your arms if you're feeling a little beat up from the workout. But what we're gonna do, you're gonna do 3 to 5 sets. You're gonna do 10 plank up downs. And again, that's just gonna focus on loading the shoulders and the midline a little bit. So I'm gonna do 10 plank up downs, which is just gonna be my kickback stand. So again, I'm working on my hips and my shoulders. After that, I'm gonna do 5 tempo push-ups at a 3-3-3-1. So what that means is when I go to do my push-up, I'm gonna go down for a 3-second count. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna hold an active bottom for 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna press for 1, 2, 3, 1, right back into my next rep. So it's a 3-second negative, a 3-second active bottom hold, a 3-second drive out of the bottom, and then a 1-second hold at the top. And you're gonna do that for 5 reps. When you're done, you're gonna do 10 plyo push-ups. So for the plyo push-ups, my hands leave the ground. And again, an elevated object is going to be your best friend for these, and you can bring it up as high as you need to. Do it off the arm of the couch, do it off of a high countertop, anything so that you can be explosive. So again, don't try and do an RX push-up where you can't get yourself explosively off the ground. Elevate your surface so that it becomes explosive for you. After that, we've got 10 bent over rows. So again, barbell or dumbbell, doesn't matter, but back flat, pulling that object to my bra line, keeping the elbows tucked. Back down to full extension of the arm. You're going to do 10 reps. After that, you're going to do 5 tempo half curls. So what that means is, let's say I have a barbell. It's going to be 3-1-3-3. So what does that mean? That means that I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go through that same exact count the entire time. Real big bicep pump. After that, you're going to do 10 fast curls. So 10 curls as fast as possible with your object. Again, kettlebell or dumbbell. It's up to you guys. You're going to do that for 3 to 5 rounds. So again, a little, whoop, missed the bench. You're going to do a little arm and chest pump for 3 to 5 rounds, pending desired pump level. After that, you're going to do 3 to 5 sets. We're going to do some core supersets. So what you're going to do is 5 slow V-ups, and you could do a dead bug if you need to. After that, you're going to do 10 V-sits. And after that, we are going to do a 15-second hollow hold. So for the V-up, again, you can do a V-up or a dead bug, and it's going to be slow. So from here, I'm just going to do a nice, slow, controlled V-up, or a nice, slow, controlled dead bug. After that, I'm going to do 10 V-sits. So from here, I'm going to come up to a V. And then when I'm done, I'm going to hold a hollow for 15 seconds. And for a hollow position, any of these are acceptable as far as scaling goes. After that, all we have left is some stretching. So you're going to do a 2-minute saddle pose for the hip flexors and the low back and the thighs. So again, sitting on the tops of the feet, just leaning back here, stretching out all those lower body joints, quads, hip flexors, all that good stuff. And then you're going to do a 90-second pigeon pose on each leg. So bringing that foot up nice and high, close to the hip, and just stretching out the glute. And you're going to do that for 90 seconds on either leg. that is your fitness, your training for Saturday. It's a doozy, but finish up the week strong, put in the work, earn that rest day tomorrow, and we will see you guys back on Sunday for Monday's programming. As always, tag us, Forged by Zeus, Palace.Ithaca, CrossFit Queens, and we will see you guys back on Sunday.